out to B Simone. B Simone is in our office. I mean, she truly made the list for 2024 because B Simone then now left the spiritual community and is back being like a super Christian, you know. Let's just back up. Let's just back up because I gotta call a thing a thing. Braylon, I want to let you know that I have been watching you online for what, 10 years now, 11 years, 12 years. And I want to let you know that everything about you comes off as inauthentic and fake. Um, there's really nothing about you that is likable. There's nothing about you that's really super fine or all that cute. And we always looked at you, we always thought you was a little retarded. I'm gonna just call it what it is, right? But now I know it's mother trauma, right? So now I know what it is. But we always thought you was a little retarded because you ran around on the internet screaming in a phone with your gap for a man that wasn't yours. At one point you printed out a printout of the baby and walked around with it, and then you said you wore a rose quartz in your titties to manifest a man when a rose quartz does not do that, sis. It just manifests situations that you need to learn from and grow from, which you obviously haven't. You then went on to plagiarize a manifestation book, make over $1 million, and then cry when you got caught for plagiarizing. So I'm just here to let you know, since like nothing about you comes off as real, authentic, likable, classy, feminine, nothing. I mean, if I was to see you, you would definitely like give me gutter butt, stinker butt. Like I would like my nickname for you would be stinker poo. Like you just give like I just feel like if I go like in your car, you got a nasty ass car, a nasty ass house. Like you just did. Well, we already know you don't bathe. So you claim you love God, but you don't know cleanliness is next to godliness. And then you went over there to Deshae Frost, who literally licks the asses of OnlyFans models as a God fearing woman. Talking about why don't no man want you, but you don't even understand why you need to bathe every day, sis. You don't see the problem. You don't see the problem that you was a whole woman, but once again, you got mother trauma. Like normally, a daughter learns how to clean herself from a mother, but you didn't have that. So you run around thinking you can stink like a nigga, and you not, and you can't, and you run around here smelling like fish, wondering why a man don't want you. Talking about I showered on Monday, today Wednesday, Thursday, and then the way she said it was like, oh, it's just a day and a half. I'm like, no, bitch, it's like 3, 4 days. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? You were slow. I realize a lot of these people should not be in charge of their own lives because they can't handle it. Let me tell you something, sis. You went from spirit, no, you grew up in the church because you were a preacher's kid, so your daddy was a preacher. So you went from the church to the spiritual, running back to the church because it didn't manifest the man that you wanted, and then you're around here talking about Sierra. Let me tell your dumbass something that if you were so fucking smart with all them books that you plagiarized, you would have knew. See, Sierra's prayer was about herself. Sierra's prayer was not focused on a man, it was focused on herself. So she could receive the man that God had for her and be open and be ready. You so busy out here wanting validation from a man, but you still ain't healed self, baby. Get the sage, get the herbs, get the oil, get that away from me. I need somebody to go in the prayer closet, prayer closet, prayer closet. Ma'am, everything that you're doing is not to glorify God or spirit or anything that, whatever. It's always been to glorify a man. See, you got your face and them crooked ass eyebrows all up in the Bible, but don't understand it. You can't worship multiple gods. Like if you're gonna be a Christian, sis, do it. But you do it to glorify Christ. You don't do it to find a man. But we should have knew something was wrong with you when you ran around trying to manifest the baby when he had a baby mama. We should have knew that something was wrong with you when you plagiarized that manifestation book. We should have knew something was wrong with you when you threw away your friendship with Megan for no reason. And was it you that shitted on Pretty V's floor, or was that Meg? Or maybe Pretty V shitted on Megan's floor? All you comedian bitches is weird. And I'm here to let you know that most of y'all are not that funny. And if it wasn't for a 59-second Instagram clip, y'all wouldn't have been nothing. You wouldn't have even been a Wild 'N Out girl. You ain't even got the look for that. Running around here talking about God. But you only want to serve God to find a man. Braylon, I want to know when you going to learn to love yourself. I want to know. No, seriously. None of them are funny. None of these hoes are funny. Listen, I grew up listening to some more Adele Givens. Monique was funny back in the day too. Cheryl Underwood, like real comedian. These Instagram bitches are not funny to me. I'm sorry, they're not funny to me. The B Simones, the Pretty V's, the Just Hilarious. No shade. Congratulations to your job, sis, and your baby, and your light skinned nigga that you're taking care of. None of these bitches are funny to me. They funny in 59 seconds. It's not a real comedian. Anyway, but I'm just here to let you know everything that you do gonna fail until you do right by yourself. Actually, no, I'm not done with you. I should have knew that something was wrong with you when you wanted to charge us $10.99 to watch you grieve when Jackie died. Now, if you wanted to show us the grieving process, by the way, to make somebody else's death about you is wild. But at least put it up on YouTube and get you a Google AdSense check like everybody else. But to put it behind a paywall and say subscribe $10.99 to watch me cry over my friend is crazy. Yeah, she had a dating show. She's trash. Don't nobody want her, and she stink. And if she don't watch, anyway, move right along. Anyway,
it's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.